I'm not saying I hate Finding Nemo, but I honestly don't get why people act like it's untouchable. Because every time this movie comes up, it's spoken about like gospel, one of Pixar's best, a classic even. And when I actually sat down and watched it, I just kept waiting for the moment where it blew me away. And you guessed it, that moment never came. I wasn't laughing much, I wasn't emotionally really invested, I wasn't exactly bored with the movie, but I also wasn't fully engaged. I was just sitting there watching it, I guess. And that's not what I was expecting from a movie that people swear by this hard. Let's talk about some of the funny scenes that people always bring up. We have the shark support group with the whole fish are friends, not food joke. I get the joke, it's clever ish, but I didn't laugh. And the same goes with Dory reading the scuba mask and repeating everything out loud. It's a cute idea, smart setup maybe, but still barely got a chuckle out of me. And Dory is easily the best thing in the movie, a fish with short term memory loss. It's genuinely an interesting concept, maybe even a good concept. And she definitely has a few moments that work, kinda, but that's also the problem with this movie. Without Dory, I'm not sure how much of this movie holds up really. She's doing a lot of the heavy lifting. And then we have that turtle dude, the whole surfer vibe, the whole dude, ride the current, chill out thing. People love that character, I guess, but for me, didn't really land. I could have skipped that entire sequence and not missed a thing. I didn't like it, didn't care for it. It feels like a stock cartoon personality that Pixar just pulled out of a drawer because they needed a laid back scene. And that's when it started clicking for me. A lot of the characters in Finding Nemo, I don't think they feel inspired, they feel really designed. The Tang Gang in the dentist office, for instance, fine, I guess, quirky, sure, memorable on paper, I guess, kinda, but none of them really stuck with me. They feel like characters you're supposed to like, not characters that well, that naturally win you over, like for instance in Toy Story. Visually, sure, the movie looks good, great even. Pixar is doing a lot of flexing here. But even then, I felt underwhelmed creatively. You have the entire ocean to play with, and you give me sharks, turtles, whales, some pelicans, and well, a whole group of seagulls. It's all very obvious, isn't it? Very obvious choices. It's impressive to look at. I mean, it looks good, but it's extremely safe. Like, boringly safe. And here's the part I didn't expect. After watching Finding Nemo, I actually looked up a list of Pixar movies, and I had this realization. I don't think I actually like a lot of the Pixar movies, generally speaking. I don't think Pixar movies are that great overall. I guess I respect them, I can see the craftsmanship, but emotionally, they rarely hit me the way they hit everyone else. A lot of Pixar films feel too calculated for me, I guess. Like emotional machines, you can see the gears turning. You can feel the moment where the movie wants you to cry or laugh or feel inspired. And once I noticed that, I'm out. I'm gone. That's what happened here in Finding Nemo. I understand the message, the overprotective parent, fear disguised as love, letting go. All of that makes sense, it really does. It just didn't land emotionally for me. Marlin's anxiety felt constant instead of evolving. And instead of pulling me in, it started to wear on me. It started pulling me down. And by the end, I didn't feel moved. I felt aware that I was supposed to be moved. And that's actually a terrible feeling for a movie that's meant to be heartfelt. So, no, I don't think Finding Nemo is bad, but I also don't think it's some untouchable masterpiece. For me, it's a perfectly fine movie wrapped in a level of praise I just don't feel and I don't think the movie really deserves. And honestly, sure, that might say more about me than the movie. Maybe I'm just not wired for Pixar. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I prefer messier movies, louder movies, maybe dumber movies. Movies that don't guide my emotions with a flashlight. Because when Finding Nemo ended, my reaction wasn't, whoa, amazing. I was like, yeah, okay, fine, I guess. And that's it. That's Finding Nemo for me. But that's just me. That's my take on the movie. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye bye.